what for the sake of Allah, he wants to put a hold on that, I will not speak to him. Abdullah ibn Zubair became very sad. He became very sad that Hazrat Aisha is not speaking to him, and he was concerned for her hal and condition. The Sahaba tried to speak to her that this is your nephew out of care and concern. He did this. She still did not speak to him. Sometimes a knock would be heard on the door. Who is it? It's Abdullah ibn Zubair. She said, I don't want to see him. Go back. That was the hal and that was the condition. Until a time came when the Sahaba, like Miswar ibn Akhrama, another Sahaba thought of a plan that they would go and knock on the door of Hazrat Aisha and they would take Abdullah ibn Zubair along with them. So they went and they knocked on the door. And who is it? Everyone else besides Abdullah ibn Zubair answered, it is we. She said, do we have ijazah to enter to visit mother of the believers? She said, enter, come in. They said, أَوَكُلُّنَا نَدْخُلُ? Can all of us enter? She said, yes, all of you. As the group entered, Abdullah ibn Zubair, he entered and he fell at the feet of his aunt, Hazrat Aisha, crying and begging her for the sake of Allah, please forgive me, please forgive me, please forgive me. And the other Sahaba are begging for him that this is your nephew, this is Abdullah ibn Zubair, forgive him. She said, but I took an oath. But I took an oath, how can I break my oath? They said, don't worry about that, you can pay the kafara. Forgive him. Eventually, mashallah, she forgave Abdullah ibn Zubair and started speak with him. And the compensation for breaking that oath, she did it, she did. She freed one slave, but she did not feel comfortable, which was enough for the kafara and compensation for breaking an oath. And then she freed another slave. And then she freed another slave until she freed 40 slaves for just breaking that one oath that she had done. And years would come afterwards. Afterwards she would cry and she would feel so hurt that she called Allah's name, Wallahi la ukallimuhu, and remembering that she called Allah's name and she broke that oath despite the fact that she had paid the kafara and freed 40 slaves. She used to cry and cry. That was not just her tawazu, not just her saqawat, but a ta'alluq and a condition and a piety. Subhanallah, she would cry remembering how she had broken that oath. One time Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala anha, she killed a snake that was in her house. When she killed that snake, being a snake, could be poisonous, injurious, she killed it with a stick, she killed the snake. Later that night, she saw in a dream that someone is saying, oh Aisha, you have killed a Muslim. She says, me? I have killed a Muslim? When? When did I kill a Muslim? She said that that snake that you had killed was a Muslim, which took the form of a snake. And you have killed a Muslim. She said, a Muslim?